Okay, this right here is the entrance to my base, and as I described last episode, right over there, under that ladder, little gray spot right there is the very tip of my base workshop area. And over here, where you see that trench that I've started to channel out, that is the other side of the workshop. So this whole thing is going to become my new entranceway, and I'm going to make it epic. Epic entranceway. Yes, that is what Minecraft is all about. It's epicness, because you can do epic things in Minecraft that you can't do in real life because nobody will give you an architectural license and, permits and crap like that to just do what you want because government and bureaucracy and bullshit. I didn't say that. Anyway, so I'll walk you through a little bit of what's happening. Just carving out this channel so I can make a big flat surface here. I intend to redo the whole layout of all of this in front, and probably going to make this all flat somehow and maybe have some steps down, maybe some ponds. I don't know really. I'm really doing this off of the top of my head and trying to come up with an epic design. Yes. So the epicness of this is very important because all you YouTubers out there, you really enjoy looking at epic things. And in my creative worlds, I have been known to do some epic things. And this is an attempt to do epicness in a survival mode game, my Let's Play. Well, right in here, this is going to be my first, pyramid-size project. Up until this point, I have been trying to survive, trying to gather my resources, get my act together, and this is going to be my first big project, which doesn't include survival in its goal. So this is going to be a big deal, and I just want you guys to see it. So, without further ado, I'm going to get busy. See you on the other side in just a few seconds. Alright, now let's show you guys around a little bit before we get started. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but this is my workshop from above. And you recall I took out this middle part right here for my drop down and my ladders, and there my storage, and over there's the ovens that I went over last time. Anyway, this has always been here. This is the double staircase which surrounds another drop down into the bottom of the world, and I rarely ever use this. This right here is outside. Let me just show you. That right there is what is going to be knocked out where this meets the front here. Now, this is how far I've gotten, and I've just started. So, we're starting the epic facade on the front of my world, and I have designs on making some sort of high tower wall that goes around to this mountain over here, this mountaintop. And looking around the top of the world there, you see how that is a square mountaintop. It just lends itself to a tower of some sort up there. So I'm probably going to make like a castle-like feature all around this thing. Anyway, this is going to be a glass front. Going to have it nice and open. You might have noticed it's 3 wide right there, so it's not really going to have a door so much because all this is lit up out here. There's no way. I mean, I've been working out here at night, and there's nothing within 40 blocks. It's all lit up, so it's a very low chance that I'm going to get any creepers or anything else. It's all lit up there, up and over the top of the mountain. So we're fairly safe working out here at night. The inside is not finished. Just basically got up the structure and pulled down the main front here. I'm going to push this back in there, and I've cleared out a bunch of stuff over here. This is going to be my patio. I'm probably going to put a decorative border. Got to take that tree out, and going to decorate it. Probably going to re-landscape a bit over here so this meets with land or something. Either that or I'm just going to kind of push it over here a little bit, maybe a couple more blocks, and that way I have a nice lip and at least a 3-block wide area. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably going to wall that up and make some sort of tower wall that kind of cuts under this tree line right here, because this is a nice tree line right here. I kind of like that. And this, I'll probably clear it back in this direction, and that way I can, you know, have a nice walkway past the trees. That'll be nice. Anyway, so that's what's going on so far. A lot of excavation up top there, running into some logistical problems getting these levels built in because this is such a tall structure. Getting up there has been a problem. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. My next thing is probably sweeping that out, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, we're back again, and there have been some changes. You might notice that I am a lot further along on the build. Got the glass in the windows, and this is an addition that I like a lot. I like multiple entries and lots of spaces. These open spaces, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, honestly. They basically are necessary for the build. And up here, you've got even more space, you know. I went for the low rail because I like the balcony effect. You know, I like being able to see out without... If you go in here, you can see out, and it's rather easy to see out. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that, but it's there. But back over here, underneath, with all that white in the glass, you really can't see through it. It's not transparent. And I don't like that. I think that they should reprogram these blocks so that these little glints are transparent to an effect, and that way these blocks are not as bright. But I know that that's going to probably put a very big strain on everybody's video card. Actually, let me see if there are any ways to... I might just not have... Where's the video? Video settings, yeah. Particles are on. Full screen on. Textures on. I've got everything on. Smooth lighting maximum. Graphics fancy. Render distance far. Blobbing. Yeah, that's bobbing up and down. Yeah, I've got everything I can possibly have on. So, yeah. Just the glass just doesn't allow for that to work. Yeah, I think these should be transparent blocks in here instead of this solid block. That way you can at least see through a little better and not get like this headache. Yeah, it's the only drawback to glass. The window panes just aren't, well, they're a pain. Excuse me. Anyway, I smoothed out that a little bit because I plan on going up there and actually making a tower out of that and a wall, and this way this whole mountain is going to be transformed into kind of a castle. It'll be a very visual thing, not really functional. So it's just a fun project. Don't know when I'll get around to that because I've got other things on my plate. This is pretty much epic. Now, what I want to do now is I want to cut away this so it's on this level right down here, and that way we can come straight through and start hitting the stairs down. I may even remove this staircase and put a staircase here closer to this side, and do the same thing on this side, because right now this doesn't actually go outside. Well, it does, but it goes to this, which is this giant space underneath the patio that I've got up there. So if we go out this way, you can see how it's just right underneath of all that. And that's what I love about Minecraft. You don't have to worry about engineering anything. I mean, if this were real life, all of that would just be, you know, kaboom, instantly. that amount of weight up there, there's nothing in the world you could do about keeping this up over top of half slabs. It'd be crazy. Anyway, so, you know, Minecraft engineering. Oh, it'll hold. It'll hold, yeah. How do you know it'll hold? Well, because that holds. Gravity is meaningless in a game of Minecraft. Yes, the Minecraft engineer is somewhat of a different beast. I really enjoyed this build. I like getting away from it and looking down on it because it gives me, like, I can just imagine me coming back from a dungeon after a long, hard haul and seeing home, you know? And, oh yeah, there's some other aspects to this build. You see the wall going out here? I'm going to fill this in with dirt. I'm going to make it all one level. So this will be kind of like a veranda. You know, you can, you know, after a nice filling dinner, you can take a stroll. There'll be grass out there. There's grass out here on this side too. And you can take a stroll all the way down. Eventually I want this to go all the way around. And I want this to be, you know, like a huge castle coming out right there. And I'm not sure what I'll do with that. That just looks weird. Maybe I'll turn it into a giant kind of tower. It kind of pierces it, goes all the way through it, and up and then down. Turn it into a mob spawner. Now that might actually have something to it. Like something that randomly drops a couple of mobs every 10 minutes. You know, because I don't want it to be huge. I just, maybe a piston pusher, like a ring. Something like this. I don't know how square this is. Something about this big, and have like pistons around the outer edge, and then basically mobs would spawn here. There'd be a string, or a pressure plate actually, and then they get pushed into the middle and they fall to their death, and have like a pad down there somewhere where they go boom and splat. But yeah, something like that would be kind of cool. Oops. It takes a while to pick up my toys here. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm up to. That, I want to make a tower over there. A tower, and place, eventually, I want to go up real high above this tower and place a nether portal. And that way I can get a little more action in the nether, you know. Just to, you know, liven things up. But I like being able to get things going in different locations. That ought to keep everything out of this valley for good. Wow, this is quite the steep drop. Yeah, I'm really surprised that more mobs have not spawned on this steep hillside. Um, and to be quite honest, I'm really surprised at how far apart I've kept all these torches, and mobs don't spawn. Usually I have problems, but in 1.6, I guess they take into account the average of what you're trying to do, and they just say, nah. Because like this area here, it looks like it would be somewhere in here, light level would be low enough, but it's not. Yeah, we're actually pretty high on the light levels. Let me just see something here, because, okay, it's still at about 14, because sometimes the light level is at your head, not at your feet, so you have to take that into account sometimes. The light levels are kind of not what you might think they are. But anyway, I haven't had any trouble. I have more trouble with these silly pigmen coming through the portal here than I do anything else. You know, I can tell I'm probably going to use this exit more than anything else. So probably what I should do is take advantage of that and just acknowledge it and put stairs right there. Move this torch so it looks right. That's good. Don't really need that one. And we got plenty of light here. I like this grass. I like having grass down here. I don't like the flat one tall roof. I don't know. It's just so much work redoing things. And I'd rather have this open underneath here than having it enclosed or not at all. It just looks better that way. I really wish they had dirt stairs. I wish we could have some sort of earthen stair. Not necessarily this pattern on the dirt, but some sort of dirt-colored dirt stair, you know? I don't know. This isn't working. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like you could be able to make a slope with dirt. And I know the Minecraft world being what it is, everything's a cube, right? Well, why can't we make dirt stairs? Seems like a natural thing. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'll keep you posted. And I briefly mentioned it, and that's one of the reasons why I like this area, is because there's so many good places like this in the area. Now, the ladder up, there's not much of anything in here. I just kind of hollowed out like a little space, and that goes to the top, and this is the little space in between, and you know, it's nice, and there's some caves, and I've got to get getting through there, but essentially this goes to the top, and I've got to make a tower up here, and it's a very nice view of everything, and this gives you a little better idea of how that mountain is. But I am definitely gonna branch off into both sides of that mountain. This whole thing is gonna become like a complex, and you can see right there that just lends itself to, I use that word way too much, that is where the wall is going to come across and into this, and probably go back, split, and this will become a courtyard. I'm thinking that this is eventually going to be my tree farm. So where I do all my tree farming work is going to be right here. But anyway, somehow I've got to clear this down, like, in other words, put it down to a level that I can actually build on and make this big tower that goes up. I'm probably just going to put a ladder to it, and then I'm going to put a portal and see where it goes and find out how those things work. Anyway, this is Riptieron, and this is my world. So glad you tuned in, and next time we're probably going to be showing you some of the work that I've been doing in the Nether. In the Nether, I have found a Nether fortress, and a lot of good stuff came out of that. So we're going to be focusing on the Nether. Anyway, look forward to seeing you next time, and glad you tuned in. Thanks. Bye.